Next step is importing your images and videos. You need to go back to home, and right here is add videos and photos. Simply click, and you need to navigate to where you have saved those or downloaded those videos and images. I've done them all in my download folder. If they're all there, you can click and open individually, or you can click on the first one and I can scroll down to my last one, and while holding the shift key down, it selects them all. I can open them up and it throws them in here. Now, if they're not in the right order, you can easily click and drag them around and change the order that they are in. So you can rearrange, like I said, in any way you want. Right here is a preview of my movie, so I can see what things look like. So, like I said, just click and drag to rearrange. When you're making your movie, you're going to put in your video and get everything set up. The last thing you will do is include sound. You have some options for formatting your videos. Here there are some automated themes that you can click on and watch in the preview and see how it will affect your movie. Notice it adds some different things to different spots. If you arrow down, there are a few more choices. So that's if you wanted to auto add different kinds of effects. The first one is the clean one, not really any effects. Now, if you want to add some visual effects to an image, you can click on the image and click on the effect. Now, notice there is an apply to all. So if you wanted something to apply to all, you'd hit apply to all, and now it should apply to all my images. Has that weird effect. If you don't like it, you can always do undo, which is Control Z, and get rid of them. But that's under visual effects. Or just click on the first one, which is nothing, and apply to all, and it cleans them up. If not, you can apply different effects to individual screens if you want. Other things you can do is you can click on an image and change the way it looks by rotating it. Everything you can see in the preview over here if you want to rotate them. You also can go to animations and add, these are the transitions in between. So if I click on my doggy here, I can click on this animation, and you can see in the preview how it animates the transitions between. My suggestion is that you use the same animation transition for all. It looks cleaner, but you can click here and it previews. If I hit apply all, it applies the transition to all the parts of my movie. So as you see, as it goes through, as it goes from one slide to the other slide, it has the same kind of transition. You also have the pan and zoom feature over here. So, but my suggestion is you can use transitions or pan and zoom, but always make sure you preview and look over here and see what it looks like. Last thing I want to show you about what you can do with your video, your photos, it's primarily your video. When you have a video clip, if you click on it and go to edit, you can change the volume. So if you want to do narration over it and you don't want any sound, you can go to video volume and turn it off by sliding it all the way down. Now watch. There's no sound in my video, so I can narrate over it if I want to. Or if I go back and bring it back up. You also can trim your video. So if you don't want a part of it, you can use this playhead, this black line, and notice here I have trim tool. So it says split video, selected video in 2 items. I can split it. Notice it's 2 items, and I can click on the part I want to delete, and it gets rid of the part. So you can edit your video. So if there's pieces you want to climb out, you can use that, or you can use the trim tool, which will allow you to trim inside as well. And those are basically the basics of bringing in your video. The same thing works for your photos.